We are living in a time of history like no other. We are living right at the very end of time. And we are that last generation. People don't want to admit that. People try to suppress that information or ignore that information. But the fact remains that every time that God has brought judgment on the earth, He has always warned the believers. We read, for example, in 1 Thessalonians 5, 1-5, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness." God is warning and has been warning the entire human race that the rapture of the true believers is going to occur on May 21st, 2011. That will be followed by a period of 153 days that the Bible calls the Day of Judgment, after which, on October 21st, 2011, this entire cosmos is going to be destroyed by God Himself. There are many proofs, but I'm just going to look at one of them. And that is in Genesis 7:11, we read about the destruction of the world by a flood, a worldwide flood. And we know the exact date of that. It occurred in 4990 BC on the 17th day of the second month of that calendar. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open. Now, if we fast forward to the New Testament, to a verse there in 2 Peter 3:8, it says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." God is giving us a formula here. And the formula is that one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. Now let's go back to Genesis 6. And God told Noah, right before he brought the flood, He says in Genesis 7:4, "For yet 7 days," that's 7,000 years, according to this formula in 2 Peter 3:8, "and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth." God here is telling us that in 7,000 years, from 4990 BC minus 1, because we're going from, there is no year zero essentially, it lands on May 21st, 2011. And it's precisely the 17th day of the second month. And God is giving us this warning to the whole human race. And many, unfortunately, are not going to heed that warning. They're going to be like the people in Noah's day that just made fun of him and went about their own business, or in the days of Lot, right before the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. But God, in His mercy, is saving a great multitude of people today. And we can take hope that maybe I could be one of those that God is saving. We read about the Ninevites in the book of Jonah, and they repented in sackcloth and ashes. But that in itself is not going to save anybody. But what they did is they cried out to God mightily. And their cry was, maybe God will save me.